Yeah, every day I do this, never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, y'all be improved. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. All dunks aside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go.
I put that time in, my pride is out the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm trying to get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back. Now break away, I'm about to bring it back.
I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this crown. I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this crown. To the top, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah.
It's called Combat! Yeah, welcome back. Twitch.tv/Joe Fish. It is me, your host, your boy, Joe Fish, coming at you live one more time once again with another episode of Street Fighter 6 Combat. That's right, we're back. Our fighters, new season, new game started last week here, bringing back another season of our popular Combat series. Started with Tekken 8, now we're bringing the fight to the streets here with Street Fighter 6. We had a crazy first episode last week with our combatants that we had, but this week we have a new batch of 8 combatants ready to fight for glory and for your entertainment. For those of you who don't know what Combat is as a series, basically what we do, we randomly select fighters actually, from the game of our choosing, this time being Street Fighter 6. We pick 8 of them, put them in an 8-man top 8 style double elimination bracket tournament to determine who wins. We randomly select who it is, put them on the hardest difficulty, and let them duke it out. And at the end, after we have done a season of this, we do 7 episodes of it, the 8th episode being a last chance qualifier for all the runner-ups of the tournament. The final 9th episode of the season is a Champion of Champions tournament, so all these fighters are fighting for true glory to prove who is the best combatant around. And what you as the audience can do, if you're watching this live here, twitch.tv/Joe Fish, you get to bet your channel points at the beginning of before every fight starts. We ask you, the audience, as always, who do you think will win? And we allow you to predict, spending your channel points on who you think will win the fight that we're about to witness. And if you win, hey, look, you get more channel points and you get bragging rights. If you don't, well, no, that's how it is in the casino sometimes. The only rule is no crying in the casino. It's the only rule we got here. But this is going to be an exciting one. We had a great first episode last week, and honestly, I can't wait to see what we have coming up for us in this episode here. But with that said, let's go ahead, let's take a look at who your next 8 combatants are going to be for episode 2 of Street Fighter 6 Combat. That's right, our lineup here, it's going to be Jamie and Juri, Dhalsim versus Lily, Terry versus JP, and Chun-Li versus Cammy. Got a couple new folks here in Lily. Actually, no, just Lily. I think Lily and Jamie are kind of our new fighters here, new generation. A lot of old school fighters here though, with Juri, Dhalsim, Chun-Li, and Cammy, especially Terry to a smaller extent. JP, I believe, is actually no, JP, I don't remember if he's new for sure. Terry one of the DLC characters, known more for it was his first time in Street Fighter being in this game. Of course, if you're wondering why should I bet my channel points, well, you see, when it comes to the LCQ, we'll have 7 runner-ups by that episode. We always allow 1 slot for a wild card entry into the LCQ. That LCQ member is determined by which fighter that is not already qualified for the Champion of Champions tournament or the LCQ tournament. If they have the most channel points that was bet towards them throughout the season, they get that wild card entry near the end in that LCQ final spot. That's why you want to vote. If you want to see potentially one of your favorite fighters make it to the end, then bet your channel points on that fighter. Bet as much as you can, show them the support so that they have the chance to potentially get the wild card spot in the LCQ. Now, one small change that we've made since last week. We have decided that instead of a best of 3 for every match, we are instead doing a best of 5 series for all matches, including grand finals and winners and losers finals. It will not be best of 3 until the final, best of 5. This is pure Capcom Cup rules here, which also in those rules states randomly selected stages, which we already do. And the only thing we have in place is putting the NPCs on the hardest difficulty, level 8 in this case for Street Fighter 6. So there you have it. We have everything set. You have your 8 fighters. We got everything out of the way, and we're ready to go. Let's get in this. Our Street Fighter 6 Cobb Combat Episode 2 match. We're starting off with our first match, Jamie versus Juri. Let's get this going. First match, Street Fighter 6 Cobb Combat, Jamie versus Juri. The game loads because it hasn't loaded all the assets yet. There you go. Yeah! 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 All right, let's see how. Wow, round start on Jamie, going right in for it. Jamie. Now, Jamie, as you see, drinking those bottle, it's kind of a resource for him. That allows him to go kind of into a state change, giving a bit of a buff. Wow, Juri with the low gets the up there, juggling Jamie, bringing him to the wall. Oh, big low from Jamie, opening her up. Very careful these two are going. Just trying to find the spacing. Oh, great throw escape from Jamie. Oh, and Juri gets the first KO, takes that first round. Oh, big punish from Jamie. Good work there. Checking. Again, you can't block when you're in the air, so you got to be careful when you do jump-ins like that. There's that anti-air, getting the drive rush in there. Big DP from Juri. Another DP from Juri. Oh, wow. Parried the fireball. Now going in for the combo there. Spending some meter to get some damage in. Jamie's trying to finish this off. Spent the resources. Man, you saw he jumped right over that low fireball to kind of get in there. That was a great opening. The recovery frames on Juri, unfortunately, what opened her up during that move. Oh, grabbed her right out of the drive. That was gross. Oh, wow. Found the confirmation there. Spending some meter. Juri's wants to finish this out. She's definitely got the resources. Both only at about 1 bar each. Juri does have resources of her own there with the yin yang symbol. Gets the grab. Wow, dodges right out of the way of Jamie's attack. Good work from Juri. Gets the low. It's neck and neck between these two. The jump in from Jamie. He's going to spend the resources. And that's going to close it out. That's the KO. Jamie takes the first set. 2-1. Great work from Jamie on that first one. Very close match between these two. They're really going out. They're potentially going to go all the way here. Oh, the parries from Jamie. Gets the launch. Oh, big DP from Juri. Good check, though, throwing the kick out there like that. Just trying to see if Jamie's going to jump in or something. Oh, gets the low, opens him up. Using the drive to extend that combo. Throw from Jamie kind of stops Juri in her tracks. Oh, DP punish again. Just enough space. Oh, and Juri closes that out cleanly. Very clean, very clean win there. Good punish from Juri. Just doing the anti-airs. Oh, the dry rush from Jamie. Oh, isn't enough to stop Juri's drive. She jumps in, gets the combo. Oh, wow. Gets punished on the low. Thought Juri was going to stay down, but he just jumps right over it. Again, Juri. Oh, wow. Juri with the DP. Jumps over. Jamie punishes just before she lands. Resources for both. Either one can close this out if they just get a confirmation. Oh my goodness. And he closed. Wow. Juri's able to take that one 2-0 as we go into a set number 3. These are best of 5, so it's going to take 3 wins in order to move on. Oh, the drive rush from Jamie, though, goes second, so he's going to take that. Opens up Juri, gets her into the corner. Big damage on this combo. Oh, didn't go for a throw. Instead gets parried by Juri. Jumps in. Good trade. That trade was in Jamie's favor, and he finds the opening he needs. Gets that first round. Jamie coming back. Momentum of his own. Both fighters only at 1 bar of resources down below. It's not like anyone has a resource advantage right now. Jamie technically a little bit now that he has 2 bars after that hit. Big driver. Oh, great parry from Juri. Gets the low. Good throw escape from Jamie. Juri opening up. Jamie's getting that combo. Juri's probably going to spend... Oh, great throw escape from Juri there. Juri might actually spend the resources in order to close this out. She just needs to find an opening. Jamie, though, does have 3 bars available. Great parry from Juri. Gets the combo in. Going to spend the resources. Spends a bar. Big combo gets him into the wall. Oh, great spacing. Oh, and checks him with the high. Just a high boot to the face. I guess a foot to the face. Tying that set 1-1. Juri still has 2 meters. Jamie at full 3. Could be, it's anyone's match, really. This is anyone's match. It could go either way. Low fireball. Great parry from Jamie. Finds opening, spends a meter. Okay, you got the resources, spend it. You got it. Do whatever you can to close this out. Oh, uses all 3 for the ult there. That's going to do some big damage. I don't know if it's going to kill, though. Wow, does the drive to extend the combo? Oh, that's crazy. Ooh, the damage scaling on that. Jamie's got to be a little careful. He's out of his drive meter. If he gets hit with a drive rush, he is going to be stunned. Oh, and right as Juri goes for the jump, Jamie checks her with a light jab. That's what's going to take it 2-1. Jamie now at 2 sets. Needs 1 more to win and move on. Big the low to start going into the drive rush. Juri, you mad lad. Throw escape from Jamie. Great work. Parry from Jamie. Wow. Almost blocked the entire mix up there. Good work, though. Oh, drive rush, but Juri with the reaction drive rush gets him instead. He's got to get the combo right in the wall there. Trying to extend it with the drive rush. Used up all her meters, spent the resources. for the damage. Not enough to kill though, but gets the grab, which does. Incredible. Wow, what a clinic we just saw that one. That was insane. Not even a perfect KO technically. He got hit once. Oh, tried to get the drive, didn't get it though. Oh, tried to jump in Jamie. Great spacing, stayed just far enough away, was able to punish her for it. But Juri answering back with a DP of her own. Tries to jump in. Jamie checks it. Gets the drive to extend the combo right into the wall. Oh, great parry from Juri. Oh my goodness, gets out of there. Jamie though now answering combo, spends the meter to close it out, takes the round. Both fighters 2 meters, 2 bars of pop. Jamie 1 round away from moving on to winner semis. Juri gotta win this round. She wants to keep this going. Great drive rush there on the reaction. Juri's gonna take that. She's going for the combo. Doesn't spend any resources though. DP on Jamie. Jamie though spends all the meter that he's got. He's gonna do some big damage, kind of level the playing field. Extends the combo too. Oh, gets hit with a fireball after jump. That's crazy. I guess it wasn't anticipated. I would have made that mistake for sure. Oh, and there's Juri spending all of her meter too to close that out. That is definitely going to kill. Juri will be taking this set 2-1 as we go to a final set. They were going all the way with this one. I had a hunch, and boy, oh boy, they showed it to me. These two fighters want to take it all the way. Fight number 5. Big drive rush from Jamie. Wow, the parry. Great blocking, though. Juri was able to punish after that parry, but great defense there. Just sturdy as a wall. Jamie just jumping in. Big pressure on Juri, not even letting her use the drive rush, just using any resource to his available. Every resource at his disposal that closed that out into a perfect KO. That was a clinic if I've ever seen one. Jamie cleanly takes that. Drive rush to start the round. Great throw escape from Juri. Oh, big drive rush. It's going to open him up for combos, some good damage. Juri not spending any resources after that. Just a little surprised. She's trying to save those, it seems. Save any bars that she's got. Stay chains there for Jamie. Oh, he gets the confirmation. This is going to be huge. Big damage here. This could kill. No, not enough to kill. DP from Juri to get out of the corner, and Jamie dives in. Gets the final. It takes the set 2-0. Jamie will be moving on in our bracket here against Juri. Wow. They really they took that all the way. 5 games, man. 5 games. That was crazy. Good job to Jamie. But with that, we move on to the next one. Juri will be going down to losers final, but let's get into this next match here. Dhalsim versus Lily. Here, let's get in the second match. Dhalsim versus Lily. Round 1 of Street Fighter 6 combat.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
My pleasure.
Dhalsim already with the long range hits there, keeping Lily at bay. Lily, wow, great dodge on that. On that low punch there, just jumped right over it. Ooh, tried to rush in. Lily checks him right in her place. That's that range that's effective for Lily. Drive rush from Dhalsim as a reaction. He's gonna get that. Teleport behind her. Great mix up there. Dhalsim gets the stun. Oh, wow, the mix-up with the fireball from Dhalsim. Disgust, and takes the first round. See, Dhalsim's effectiveness is keeping the fighter at bay, keeping his opponent as far away from him as possible. He's got the reach for it. That's where he does best. Stretching out. Oh, and the pokes. Just a jab from a distance. Lily's going to have to rush in if she wants to get in there and do any kind of damage to Dhalsim. Dhalsim, though, just keeping Lily at check, keeping her at bay. Lily finds the opening there, finally gets in, gets a hit in, but pushes Dhalsim too far away. She can't quite get there. Oh, she's able to counter. Ooh, but Dhalsim jumps in, is able to cleanly just take that out. 2-0 against Lily. Dhalsim, a very nasty competitor. Got to be very careful with him. That long range can be killer. He just jabs you from afar. Oh, unfortunate. The fireball's able to stop Lily in her spot. Oh, great defense on the mix-up. Very patient. Lily's becoming a lot more patient now, waiting, but Dhalsim finds the opening there. Gets the hit in on Lily. Great defense on the mix-ups there. Unfortunately, gets hit with the mid. And that's what gives Dhalsim the first round win. Dhalsim almost putting on a clinic here, just cleanly winning against Lily round after round. Oh, fireball gets on the backside. Parries the fireball. Interesting choice. Rush tries to jump in. Dhalsim, though, pushing her back. Oh, tries to get a driver. Not enough. Too much space in between. Lily desperately just trying to get in. Finds an opening there. Is able to get in. Gets Dhalsim up against the corner. Dhalsim just pushes her back. Whoa. Great block on the mix-up, but unfortunately gets hit with the level 1. Dhalsim spinning meter. Oh, and throws the fireball upwards. Just predicts that Lily's going to go for a jump in. Reads her like a book. Dhalsim cleanly sweeping 2 matches in a row. Seemingly running away with this match here. Oh, Dhalsim with the fireball in the air again, just predicting every move Lily's making here. He knows he throws a fireball down low and she's just going to block it. He throws one up because she's going to run in or jump in, but then the drive rush there from Lily, not enough to capitalize, and tries to jump in, gets hit with the fireball. Just eats that one. Interesting. Didn't even attempt to block it. Big drive rush, but the drive rush from Dhalsim as an answer back opens up Lily, closes it out by spending the meter. Dhalsim takes another round. We might see a very clean 3-0 sweep here. Ooh, the anti-air from Dhalsim. Great jumping from Lily on the fireball there. Oh, Dhalsim throwing the fireball upwards. Just knew Lily was going to jump into it and just takes her out. Dhalsim with a clean victory. 3 matches in a row. You hate to see it, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Some matchups in Street Fighter just don't lend themselves very well to others. And that's just how it is. Dhalsim will be moving on. We'll be facing Jamie in winter semifinals. Lily, unfortunately, goes down to losers. Just how it is. But all right, let's go into the next match here. Looks like we got Terry versus JP. That's going to be an interesting one. Terry versus JP. Terry, I think first time in Street Fighter. This one, JP, one of the newer characters. Let's get this going. Terry versus JP, round 1, Street Fighter 6 combat.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend.
Yeah.
I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
An honor, to be sure. Round 1.
Oh wow, tried to drive rush right at round start. Terry instantly checks it. Great trade there in Terry's favor. Oh, going in for the rush. Gets it first, though. Terry opens up JP. Great defense from JP. Jumps in. Oh, anti-air from JP and the fireball on the recovery. Jeez. Drive rush by Terry. Wants to close it out. Uses the resources. Closes that out. Easy dub on that first round there. Big drive rush from Terry. Anti-air from JP. JP, good check on the low there. And just kind of goes into the combo. Throw escape by JP. Good anti-air from Terry after the fireball. Yes, the joys of a fireball is you throw it out and you force your opponent to make a decision. Do I block this? Do I parry this? Or do I jump in? Sometimes the jump in, that means you get anti-aired. Big punish there. Drive rush from JP, putting Terry up against the wall. Big long range attacks with the fireballs there. Oh, the mix up from behind. JP takes the second round, excuse me. Lots of resources available for both fighters, though. Terry with 2 meters, JP with 3. It's not over till it's over. That's how this is going to go. Big drive rush from both. Who wins it? Terry does. Gonna open up drive rush to extend. Spends the meter for some more damage. Oh, gets the low on there, putting JP up against the wall. Terry with a big combo. Throwing in, putting the pressure on JP. Gets the air collision. JP trying to get the mix-up, doesn't get anything off of it. Fireball out from both fighters. Jumps in, Terry! Great reaction time there. Saw the fireball, jumps right in and punishes JP for it. Taking the third round, taking that first set. Now that's what I call some Street Fighter, baby. These fighters are playing the video game. Oh, that's some punish. Great throw escape by JP. Terry gets the low. These fighters just checking, just small checks. Playing some good old footsies, good old fashioned footsies. Drive rush from both fighters. Terry's the one who wins that collision there. Combo into the corner. Oh, gets the throw. Oh, that was nasty. You piece of work you are, Terry. Big pressure on JP. It's able to take the first round. Terry saw the fireball coming out, the special move, and just went for the throw to stop JP in his tracks. That was something else. Big pressure from Terry. He's just running in and putting the pressure on JP. JP needs to keep Terry at a distance. Drive rush from Terry. Comes in. Oh, big damage there. Bends the meter. Oh, and that's going to kill. Terry takes the next round. 2-0. Terry 1 set away from moving on. Winner's bracket. This could really go. It's very much in Terry's favor here. JP is going to need to change his game plan. Throwing Terry up against the wall now, using long range attacks to keep him at bay there. Drive rush in from Terry. Great defense from both fighters there. Anti-air from Terry. Throw escape from JP. Great work there. Gets the low, is opening him up. Just enough distance, is able to get the confirmation. It needs to clean that out, close it out. JP takes the first round. Throw escape by JP. Once again. Anti-air by Terry. Wasn't able. Interesting. That JP would have won, would have got in the confirmation hit on their overhead, but not enough. Drive rush reaction by Terry to counter JP's. Big combo. Oh, JP trying to get on the defense. Oh, great defense on the mix-up. Doesn't get the low, though. Terry takes the second round. Terry 1 round away from moving on to a winner semifinals. JP needs to win this if he wants to keep this match going. Great anti-air confirmation. Long-range combo coming in. Not enough. Looks like he dropped it. Interesting. Oh, the confirmation into the level 2. Oh, big combo, big damage here. Oh, great anti-air from Terry on the back end. Recovered just quick enough. Great defense from JP. Gets the throw. Oh, teleports behind him. Good mix-up. Getting the mix-up set up. Goes for long range anyway to drop it. Great block on the mix-up from JP. Good defense. Terry trying to get on the offense here. He doesn't have much help. And JP patiently does the anti-air to take out Terry in the third round. Moving us to a set number 4. Wow, parries the second low fireball. Oh, big damage there. JP going for the long range. JP changed his game plan. Is now starting to figure this out. Might reverse sweep against Terry here. Great check by Terry, stopping JP in his tracks. Defense from JP too strong, though. He like a wall. Drive rush by Terry. Second gets the opening. Goes for the combo. Damage. Oh, tried to kind of just check with the jump in. Below. Ooh, trade from both. JP, great work with the fireball. Oh, and throws the fireball right as he's jumping. Could not predict more where Terry was going to land. JP taking that first round. Terry seems to be struggling here, not able to figure out how to close this out and finish this match. Great block on the mix-up. Parry by JP, not enough, though. Ooh, big punish. Oh, great anti-air from Terry. Oh, the answer back from JP. Drive rush. Now this time JP wins it. Gets the opening. Gonna combo. This is probably gonna kill right here, and that's what closes it out. JP takes that set. We go to a final set here between JP and Terry. This one's going all the way too. After seeing the clinic, now it's time to see good old Street Fighter match. Great jump in by Terry. Oh, interesting. Big drive rush. Who wins it? JP wins it. Excuse me. JP with the long range combo. Oh, jumps in to dodge the fireball and get him on the recovery frame. See, JP didn't need to jump in. He's got that special ability. It lets him teleport. Saves him the jump in time because it's a little bit quicker than doing a jump in. Interesting maneuver, risky. Great defense from JP. Not enough though on that low. Terry spending some meter, closes it out. Taking the first round, Terry putting his all into sealing the deal there. Wants to seal the deal in this round to close out the whole match. Oh, great trade from both of them. Gets the anti-air. Throw escape by JP. Oh, big drive rush from JP. Terry tried to push him, kind of hit him out of it. You get kind of like an armor block, very similar to Tekken, but if you get hit enough times while you're doing a drive rush, you'll just get like hit right out of it essentially. Terry though with the drive rush opens up, spends the meter for some big damage, putting JP in the wall. Gets the mix up, even spends some more drive rush to close it out. Gets the throw, not enough to kill JP. Terry, though, gets the low in order to seal the deal. Finally is able to take out JP and move on. Terry will be going on to winner semifinals. JP, unfortunately, down to losers. As always. Not as always, I don't know. But there you have it. There you have it. Congratulations to Terry. We'll move on here. Final match of round 1. In our Street Fighter 6 Combat Tournament. Chun-Li versus Cammy. 2 classic characters facing off. Let's get in this. Chun-Li versus Cammy. Final match of round 1, Street Fighter 6 Combat.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
Ready? Then show me.
No mercy for you.
Throwing the fireball out. Wow. Fireball's a lot faster in this game. Oh, big parry by Chun-Li. Oh, anti-air by Chun-Li as well. Throws the fireball out to create some spacing. Cammy with the anti-air. These fighters much quicker. I'll be honest with you, I mained Chun-Li back in Street Fighter 5, and I don't remember her being this fast. Maybe she was always this fast, and I just don't remember. Great throw escape by Chun-Li. Drive rush by Cammy, second hand, is able to get the punish there. Opens up Chun-Li, closing it out. He's spending the meter to finish that off. Takes the first round.
Right. Who's next?
Great work by Cammy. Cammy opening up Chun-Li with the drive rush. Chun-Li drive rush. Cammy answering back. Drive rush of her own, and is getting the big hits there. Cammy putting Chun-Li in the corner. Chun-Li using up meter. Definitely using that level 3. Big damage here. Oh, tried to drive rush Cammy on a punish as she was landing. Wasn't close enough though. Gets the opening there. Chun-Li drive rush to extend the combo and is able to get it with the mix up. Taking the second round.
Don't underestimate me.
Oh, drive rush by Cammy. Isn't able to capitalize on it though. Oh, Cammy spending the meter, level 3. Big damage here. Don't think it's enough to kill. Chun-Li in the corner. Got to be very careful here. Cammy easily closes that out. Takes that first set 2-1 against Chun-Li. We go to set number 2. Great fireball by Chun-Li, kind of baiting Cammy to jump in there. She was able to anti-air her in the process. Good work there. Drive rush. Reaction by Cammy. Gets the punish. Opens up Chun-Li. Jumping by Chun-Li is able to capitalize, putting Cammy in the corner though. The parry by Cammy. Big drive rush. Chun-Li spent all her drive meter. Got to be a little careful if Cammy hits her with them drive. That could stun her. Puts Chun-Li in the corner. Break dodge by Cammy. Gets the low edge of the confirmation. Spends the meter. Big damage. Backs up. Chun-Li with the jump in though is able to close that out in a very close round 1 finish.
Round 2. Fight.
Chun-Li still has plenty of resources. 3 meters available for her. 3 bars. Fireball gets the confirmation, does the level 2. Big damage, puts Cammy in the corner, uses kicks. Great throw escape by Cammy. Gets the jumping confirmation, spends the meter for another level 2. Just enough. Great throw escape by Cammy. These fighters neck and neck. Really is anyone's game. Cammy only a pixel health, but she just needs to get in. Oh, finds the opening. Drive rush to extend it. This could be it. She could close this out. Gets the low and the grab and finishes off. Cammy takes the second round in such a close pixel fight. That was something to see. Wow. Cammy playing that so carefully, but Chun-Li with the drive rush spends the level 2 meter. Big damage, putting Cammy in the corner, jumps in, gets hit, trying to put Cammy back by putting the pressure, gets the low, spinning bird kick. Spiral by Cammy to get out of the corner, anti-airs, Chun-Li gets the low, spiral arrow, puts Chun-Li in the corner, Chun-Li with the throw, trying to get out of there, misses the drive rush, Cammy with the throw of her own. Neck and neck between these two. Chun-Li with the opening, gets the low, spends the meter to close it out. Big damage here. Not enough to kill, but the combo is what does kill it. Chun-Li takes the third round in set number 2. An extremely close match between these two. Spinning bird kick by Chun-Li. Put Cammy in the corner. Cammy getting out of the corner. What? Excuse me, Porter getting out of the Cammy. Great patience from Chun-Li. Didn't check the jump ins or anything. No anti-airs. Just kind of stayed where she was, waiting for Cammy to do something. Cammy now with the drive rush. Chun-Li reacting with hers of own, opens up Cammy, and that's what's gonna do it. Seals the deal. Chun-Li takes the first round. Both fighters, 1 set apiece. Big punish by Chun-Li. Gets spinning bird kicks, now putting Cammy in the corner. Cammy trying to get out of there. Big drive rush, looks like it's going to Cammy. Spends some meter for the level 1 against Chun-Li. Big damage. Great defense. Gets the trade. Chun-Li blocking the defense. Drive rush once again. Looks like it's going to Chun-Li this time. Spends the meter for the massive damage. Looks like he's going to close it out using the level 3. This is going to kill for sure. And Chun-Li closes out that set 2-0 against Cammy. Chun-Li 2 rounds away now from moving on into winter semifinals. Cammy gotta win this to keep it going. Cammy with the throw, putting Chun-Li in the corner. Chun-Li trying to get out of there. Big hit by Cammy, gets the throw. Gets the anti-air. Cammy putting mad pressure on Chun-Li. Stops her in her tracks. Oh, and ducks right underneath the 1,000 kicks. And just punishes her right as she lands. Great work from Cammy to take that first round. Throw escape by Chun-Li. Chun-Li, massive life advantage here. Having put pressure on Cammy right at the beginning of the round. Is now putting the pressure back on her. Drive rush to extend the combo and is able to take it. Chun-Li, match point. Cammy needs to win this round if she wants to keep going. Great parry by Cammy. Blocks the low, is not able to block the high, spends the meter for the level 3. Chun-Li wanting to close this round out. That's going to do plenty of damage, not enough to kill though. Cammy needs to play this carefully. She's gotten out of a precarious situation, but not this time as Chun-Li closes that out. Takes the round and the set, taking the match against Cammy. Chun-Li will be moving on in our bracket here into winter semifinals to face Cammy, excuse me, will be moving down to losers. Congratulations to Chun-Li. Whew! That was a lot crazy. That was a lot. That was a lot. But we move on. Winter semifinals. It's going to be Jamie versus Dhalsim. Very curious to see how this matchup goes, seeing as how we saw Dhalsim absolutely put on a clinic against Lily. Jamie had a much more close match with Jury, but we'll see how this plays out. Here, let's get in this. Jamie versus Dhalsim, winter semifinals.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
The top player is here. Prepare yourself. Round 1.
Dhalsim with the low check there. Jamie, though, already seemingly able to get in right away, but Dhalsim pushes him back. Oh, Dhalsim with the mix-up. Jamie, though, great defense. Oh, jumps over the low. Jamie's able to get in a lot easier than Lily was, but the drive rush, Dhalsim does push him back. Jamie defense on Dhalsim, and oh, gets hit with the massive level 1. Dhalsim putting just enough pressure. Jamie, great parry. Oh, jumps in over the mid there. Long range punch, but Dhalsim gets the opening he needs, closes out the first round. Oh, the drive rush, not enough space though. Or I'm sorry, too much space, I guess, would be the actual thing. Great punish by Jamie. Trying to get the resources up. Wants to try and get to that state change. Jumps in. Gets the mix up there. Oh, interesting. Big punish by Dhalsim. Fireball out. Jamie gets hit with it, but blocks part of the mix up. Drive rush to get in there. Opens up Dhalsim. Jamie putting Dhalsim into the corner. Surprised he didn't go in for a throw and stuff, but he gets to jump in there. He's able to get the opening he needs. Takes the second round. Jamie having a little bit easier of a time than Lily did against Dhalsim. Dhalsim still doing his best to keep Jamie at bay, keep him from jumping in, keep him from getting in there. Great duck from Jamie. Very patient back and forth between the two. Dhalsim finding an opening here. Big pressure, throws the fireball out, and saw it coming, throws the fireball up for a perfect KO. Dhalsim takes the first set. Dhalsim, just a menace so far in this tournament. Only the second match here, but he's just proving to be a worthy adversary. Dive rush by Jamie. Trying to get his drink on. Just throwing the pot shots at Dhalsim. Jamie with drive rush. Spends the meter for some big damage. Putting Dhalsim in the corner. Throw escape by Dhalsim. Great read there. Blocks the low, misses, but is able to block the attacks from Dhalsim. The answer's back. Oh, and just a light jab, just a check there. Little elbow hit from Jamie. Takes the first round. Of course, we've seen with Dhalsim, though, just because he drops around doesn't mean he drops the set. Definitely not over till it's over, but Jamie wants to close this out. He wants to take this set and win it clean, win it strong. Big defense from Jamie. Is basically a wall. It gets hit with the first fireball. The second and third do not connect. Doesn't fall for the fireball in the air. Just gets in there, spends the meter, wants to close this out, and that's what he does. Jamie cleanly takes the second round, taking the second set. These fighters one set apiece now as we go into set number 3. Big drive rush punish by Jamie. Pushes Dhalsim back into the corner, trying to get those resources by drinking the drink. Gets the drive rush, putting Dhalsim in the corner. Big damage here from this combo. No throw that time, just kind of went in for an attack instead. Combo extension there. Great defense from Jamie. He's basically a wall against Dhalsim. Nothing's getting through. Dhalsim tried to get in, and Jamie just takes the trade to close out that round. Jamie, download complete, looks like, is starting to put on a clinic against Dhalsim. Taking a quick drink there. Throw escape by Dhalsim. Dhalsim trying to keep Jamie at bay. He's unable to. Jamie had tried to go for that throw while he was in the corner, but Dhalsim was too low. Jamie gets the combo. Great parry by Dhalsim. Drive rush punish by Dhalsim is going to get the combo in there. He's trying to get out of the corner. Throws the fireball up. Just a good check to see if Jamie tries to jump in. But we've seen that Jamie doesn't really do jump ins. Does it that time, though. Sees the fireball coming. Big damage by Dhalsim, spends the meter. Great parry from Jamie, spends the 3 bars for the level 3. And that's going to be killed with the amount of health that's there for Dhalsim. That's what kills. Jamie takes the first round, spends the meter to take it. Oh, excuse me, that was the second round. I wasn't even paying attention. That's going to be 2 sets for Jamie. Excuse me. Even better for Jamie to have spent that meter in that round, just closing it out. Jamie definitely with the download complete against Dhalsim. Puts him in the corners, just putting massive pressure. Dhalsim finally getting out of there. Now he's trying to keep Jamie at bay. Blocks on the jump in, does the drive rush, is a great answer, great punish from Dhalsim. Capitalizes on it. Fireball out, parry from Jamie. Goes in for the drive rush, is able to at least push Dhalsim back. Counter hit from Dhalsim, big damage here, spends the meter. Not enough to kill, throws the fireball out. Jamie parries. Oh, and runs in, great punish by Jamie. Goes into the state chain, Dhalsim with the high just to stop him in his tracks. Is able to take that. That's what it takes. You want to finish it off easy. Don't do anything complicated. Just throw a punch out. And that gets your opponent down. Dhalsim now with 1 round. Throw escape. Still in the corner, though. Dhalsim wants this long range, but you want to get out of the corner so that way you got space to back up. Putting the pressure on Jamie to push him back. Jamie trying to jump in, trying to get in somehow. Looks like Dhalsim starting to keep him at bay. Jumps in over the fireball. Great punish by Jamie. Spends the meter for the level 3. Big damage here. Not enough to kill. Goes in with the drive rush. Extends the combo. Great defense from Dhalsim. The punish by Jamie. Doesn't fall for the mix-up. Misses the throw. Jumps in. Anti-air by Dhalsim. Dhalsim putting the pressure, now throws the fireball out. Jamie is able to jump in on the fireball and gets the punish, is able to take the second round. Wow, just the low jabs there. from afar. Oh, throws him away. Get out of here, what Dawson says on that one. Dawson wants to clear. Wow, great read there with the air fireball. Drive rush from Jamie to push Dawson back. Drinking the drink, wants the state change, jumps in, but Dawson, like the wall he is, gets the defense. Jamie putting the pressure, putting Dawson in the wall, gets the state change. Both fighters meter available. Parry from Jamie. Dawson gets the throw, and it's enough to kill. Dawson takes the set 2-1. As we go to a final set 5 between these fighters, winners semifinals, Street Fighter 6 Combat. Jamie jumping in, Dawson the wall, blocks it but is unable to get the mix up. He's getting pushed back into the corner. Jamie jumping in, tries to put the pressure, backs up a little bit and creates some space. Oh, great mix up from Dawson with the confirmation from the fireball. Great throw escape by Jamie. Dawson now keeping Jamie at bay. Just trying to keep him from a distance and trying to take advantage of that distance with what he can. Spends the meter to close out the round. Dawson now at a match point here. Jamie looking to be in a little bit of trouble. Was doing really strong against Dawson, but is now starting to falter a little. Great defense by Jamie there, not getting fooled by the mix-up. Unfortunately, gets fooled by the fireball. Jump in, counter hit, drive though. Dawson gets it on the second go, gets the punish. Gonna get the combo, throws a fireball just in case. Jamie, great counter. Gets the drive, opens up. Dawson going in. Dawson drive rush of his own. Big damage against Jamie. Goes to fireball. Jamie jumps in just enough. Spends the meter for the level 3. This one's going to kill. Jamie's going to be taking this round as we go to a final round. Oh, not enough to kill. Excuse me. Gets the drive rush. Big damage, though, by Jamie. He's going to close out. There it is. Right there with the combo. Never fails. Jamie spending all those resources to get to the final round here. Dawson does have 2 bars available. Is it going to be enough? Jamie trying to jump in. Dawson with the fireball into the air. Drive rush from Jamie. Big damage here, putting Dawson in the corner. We've seen this is very advantageous for Jamie. Throw escape by Dawson. Jamie trying to jump in. Gets on this side. Now he's in the corner. Dawson's going to put the pressure on. Throw escape by Dawson. Big drive rush punish. Oh, great block by Jamie. Dawson jumping over. Jamie jumping over to the attack. Gets the combo in. Spends some meter. State change. Going in. Gets the grab. Big damage here. Jamie very close to this end here. Dawson answering back. Attacks of his own. Fighter neck and neck. The fireball in the air. Oh, and Jamie doesn't see it coming down and gets hit by it. Oh, a snipe shot from a distance. Jamie, unprepared for a simple fireball in the air, is unfortunately taken down. 2-1, 3-2 in a very close best of 5 against Dawson. Dawson continues his reign of terror into winners finals. Jamie down to losers. A very close match between these two, going all the way to set number 5. Who could have thunk? Who could have thunk? Oh, man. But let's get in this. Let's keep the train a-rolling here. We got our next winner semifinals match. Terry versus Chun-Li. Let's get this going. Terry versus Chun-Li. Second match of our winners semifinals.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on. Come on, get ready.
I'm not gonna lose.
Wow, anti-air from Chun-Li. Round start. Terry tried to jump in. Oh, anti-air from Terry. Great work throwing that fireball out. See, Chun-Li's got some great movement in the air. Abilities that she can use. Big drive rush from Chun-Li. Pressure on Terry, getting him into the corner. Those air combos are kind of nasty. Interesting. Went for just a quick jab. Didn't go for a throw. Oh, the parry by Chun-Li to close out. Spend some meter to make sure the job is done. Takes the first round. Woo.
Don't underestimate me.
Maybe Chun-Li will be our fighter. One of these two will be fighting Dalsim in winners finals. Maybe Chun-Li's the one who can get the job done, but we will see. Big anti-air damage. Chun-Li. Sped does the drive rush. Wants to close it out. Oh, and Chun-Li easily closes out that round, taking that first set 2-0 against Terry. Big drive rush punish by Chun-Li. Opening up Terry. Gets the combo in. Wow, is able to get the low in there too. Putting Terry into the corner. Big pressure. Just getting the combo. What a clinic Chun-Li put on there with a perfect KO. Takes the first round so cleanly. Anti-air by Chun-Li. Terry having a bit of a struggle here against her. Struggling to just get in there and do something. Chun-Li, big damage. Takes the trade. Very much a good trade in Chun-Li's favor there. Oh, the anti-air from Chun-Li. Able to recover quick enough against Terry. Terry getting hit big with that drive rush. Now combo in there. Pressure by Chun-Li. Spends the meter. Is using the level 3 to close it out. Chun-Li wants to get the job done. Takes another set. 2-0. Terry just struggling against Chun-Li here. Terry might need to make some kind of adjustment here if he wants to continue on. Chun-Li's only 2 rounds away from moving on to winners finals. Jung, wow, great dodge by Terry. Unfortunately gets anti-aired. Chun-Li with the drive rush punish. Gets the low, putting Terry in the corner. Terry answering back, trying to get out of there. He's able to seemingly get out of there. Looks like he's having a better time getting the pressure in on Chun-Li, getting the moves in. It's gonna spend the meter, do some big damage here. Drive rush parry by Chun-Li. Big open, big combo. Spins a level 1. Great parry by Terry. Unfortunately, gets hit with the mix-up. Loses that round. Parry by Terry. Yeah, dude. Chun-Li taking the first round. Oh, the anti-air by Chun-Li. Round start, please. Please. Lord have mercy. This man just wants to play the video game. Drive rush. Oh, drive rush by Terry. He's going to win that one. Gets the combo off. Big damage. Spends the meter for a level 1. Chun-Li trying to get out of the corner. Gets the anti-air. Does the throw. Counter hit. Spends the meter for a level 2. Oh, excuse me. I think it was level 3. Neck and neck between these fighters. Chun-Li, though, 1 round away. She is at match point. And Terry with the anti-air is able to close that out, extending his life in the tournament. Gonna keep moving. It's neck and neck here. Terry needs to win this round. It's do or die if he wants to keep on going. Chun-Li, though, big pressure on Terry, putting him in the corner. Blocks the potential mix-up. Terry gets out of there. Extends the combo with the drive rush. Nice, good stuff there. Goes in, tries to get the throw. Chun-Li jumps out of the way. Good work That was great work right there. Great read, jumping out of the way. Either you throw escape that, or you try and jump out, get out of there as fast as you can. Chun-Li, though, with the confirmation, spends the meter for some good damage here. Extends the combo, putting Terry in the corner. Terry thought the anti-air was the option. It wasn't the option. That was not the answer to the question. The question was, you're gonna get hit with this low, and that's what Chun-Li does to close it out, winning that set 2-1. Taking 3 sets in a row from Terry in a very close set number 3 at the very least. Woo! Almost a clinic there, almost a clinic. But that'll do it. Chun-Li is moving on to winners finals. Terry down to losers, where we're heading now to see our first match and see our potential first combatant knocked out of this tournament in losers round 1 between Juri and Lily. Let's get the train rolling here. Juri versus Lily. Losers round 1. Who will be our first combatant to be knocked out of this episode of Street Fighter 6 Cobb Combat?
Nowhere to run. My pleasure.
Round 1. Fight.
Wow, Lily tried to get a bit of a defense in there, but Juri goes in for it. Lily now finally able to play the game, it seems like, be able to get in there. As we saw, Lily had a big, tough time against Dhalsim with all the long-range attacks, but she's able to get in there now against Juri. Big pressure on her. Great anti-air from Juri. She's answering back, neck and neck between these fighters. Lily putting the pressure. Great throw escape by Lily, but the dry rush is what Juri needs to close that out. Takes the first round.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, the drive rush by Lily in response. She's going to get the combo there. Oh, no combo or anything. Doesn't capitalize on it. Interesting. Anti-air by Juri. Saw the pattern. Just took her out for it. Tries to jump in. Juri going for a mix-up. Lily punishes for it. Juri gets the throw. Lily does have the life advantage here. Both fighters. Plenty of meter available. Plenty of bars. And that's what Lily does. She spends a bar of her meter to close out that round. Takes the second round.
Only I can hear it.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Drive rush from both. Juri's the one who's going to win that clash, though. Opens her up, spends the meter for a level 2. Big damage here. Oh, Lily with the throw to get out of there. Drive rush once again gets the clash. Juri's going to be the one to win it. Big damage, putting the pressure on Lily right into the corner. Extends the combo with the level 2. Throw escape from Lily. Great work. Keeping her life extended. Spends some meter. Gets the level 1. Trying to get out of that corner. Put the pressure back on Juri. Juri, though, great defense like a wall, gets the throw, and that's what's gonna kill. Juri takes the set 2-1 against Lily.
Round 1. Fight.
Juri. Drive rush in there. Very careful these fighters are being now. Much more methodical, just finding an opening. Lily finds the opening she needs. Isn't able to capitalize on it, but gets the throw. Great punish. Oh, the jump in by Lily right as Juri's throwing out the low fireball there. is able to take round one. Here by Jury. Oh, big punish there. Oh, drive rush by Jury against Lily. And Jury closes it out cleanly, takes the second round. These fighters neck and neck. We might see a match that's going to go all the way once again. Only time will tell. Throw by Jury. Gets the throw again, putting Lily in the corner. Lily jumps out. Misses the anti-air. I'm surprised Jury missed the anti-air. Great defense by Lily. Fighters trying to jump in on each other. Jury just trying to answer any kind of jump in by Lily with an anti-air. Is not able to get it though. Gets it that time. Oh, gets it again on the back end as she's landing. Lily's got to be careful with those jump ins. She's just enough to survive the drive rush. Spends the meter for the big damage. Closes it out. Lily takes the third round. Taking the second set 2-1. Against Jury. Both fighters one set apiece. Drive rush by Lily, anti-air. I'm sorry, excuse me, by Jury. Jury at the anti-air against Lily. Big damage there. Gets the throw. Again, Jury, big pressure, massive pressure on Lily. Gets her to the corner and takes the first round.
You're fun.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, gets the low. Big anti-air by Jury. Throw escape. Great throw escape by Lily. Gets the throw that time, though. Jury just trying to get in there. Trying to put pressure on Lily. Get her back into the corner. Gets the throw again. Good check, though, just in case she tried to jump in or something. Ooh, big damage by Lily. Oh, uses the spiral attack there to jump over the fireball. Drive rush response by Jury. The attack wasn't enough to knock Jury out. She's going to spend the meter for the big damage here. Wants to put pressure on Lily. She's trying to close this out.
Such a lovely day.
Oh, but it's not enough. Wake up from Lily. He's able to close that out. Clutch it out right at the end there. Now we go into a round 3 where Jury has no resources. But Lily has 3 bars to spend on whatever she'd like. Sometimes that's the advantage you need. Resource management, that's the name of the game sometimes. Sometimes that's what determines the winner. And there it is there. Lily spending the 3 bars for the level 3 for big damage. Pixel of health by Jury. Drive rush there. And Jury's not going to survive it. Great response by Lily to do the level 3. And then contest Jury with a drive rush because she would win regardless of where Jury was if she decided to block it or drive rush of her own with such little health. Jury now though coming back, doesn't have the life advantage. Lily big momentum on her side. Jury jumped back, did the drive rush to keep Lily in the corner. Big damage there. Lily like a wall blocking drive rush again. Gets stunned because she had no drive meter. Jury taking advantage. Big combo bringing back the life advantage to her favor. Lily answering back with a level 1. She's got drive meter back though, but Jury's got drive of her own. And I mean the meter, not necessarily just the metaphor, but that's the pressure she needs to close out that round. Great work from Jury. Jury coming back now, wants to bring this back in her favor. Great work from Lily closing out. Takes the second round. Just a clean, just a back and forth there. Lily won it. Great anti-air from Jury. Both fighters, plenty of meter at their disposal. Lily finds the opening, gets the confirm that she needs, spends the meter, closes out round 3 there. Takes the final set she needs. Lily has won not only the set, but won the match. We'll be moving on. Jury, unfortunately, is our first combatant to be knocked out of Street Fighter 6 Cobb Combat Episode 2. Close match, though. Jury almost bringing it back to win it, but Lily, unfortunately, was the ultimate victor in this matchup here. And we move forward. We go to our second match. Congratulations to Lily here. But we go on. We move to our second match in Losers Round 1, determining who will be knocked out next in our Street Fighter 6 Cobb Combat Series between JP and Cammy. JP, both of the fighters having very close matches with their respective opponents. JP against Terry, Terry is now actually in Losers quarterfinals. Cammy against Chun-Li. Chun-Li moving on to winners finals. We'll see. Let's finish this off. Losers Round 1, JP versus Cammy. Street Fighter 6 Cobb Combat Episode 2. Who will be our second combatant to be knocked out of this tournament? This match will determine it all. Oh, the anti-air from Cammy. Drive rush by Cammy on the second hand there. She's going to be the one to win it. We did see JP had a bit of a struggle with Terry, who's a mid-ranger, but Cammy had no issues being able to jump in on a different mid-ranger. So this might prove a struggle for JP to keep Cammy at bay. Doesn't seem to be a struggle so far, though, as he just puts the pressure on her from a distance. Full screen there. Cammy waiting for her opportunity. Jumps over the fireball to find the opening, punishing JP to take the first round. Now that was some Street Fighter. Anti-air from Cammy, round start. JP's got to watch out with those jump-ins. Again, Cammy with the air clash. Gets the drive. Bends the meter. Big damage, extends the combo with the drive. Putting JP in the corner, gets to jump in. Mad pressure on him. Looks like a potential perfect KO. Drive parry by JP. Great answer. Getting out of the corner. Puts her at range. It's going to start putting the pressure on her. Spends the meter for the level 3. Big damage. Getting himself out of the corner. Putting pressure on Cammy as well. Potentially wants to start challenging her from long range. That's where his specialty is, throwing the fireballs. But Cammy jumps in over the fireball and gets the final hit, taking that round 2-0 against JP. Oh, great dodge from Cammy. Just moved inch just a bit closer to JP to avoid getting hit by that spike attack there. Big Pressure spends the meter to close out the round. Again, you got the resources. You gotta spend them. That's what gets you the win. Don't sit on the resources. Don't let them sit there. Spend them as you need them. JP potentially setting up a mix-up, but wasn't able to capitalize on it. Cammy with the throw, gets the anti-air just as he lands. But just as he's about to land. Great mix-up by Cammy. Big KO by Cammy, gets the second round. Taking the second set, Cammy practically putting on a clinic. Now against JP again. JP was in the same situation against Terry and was able to semi bring it back. But Cammy so far has proven to be very, very adversive to JP. JP struggling to keep up here against Cammy. Cammy spending the meter, wants to close this out, putting pressure on JP. Gets the jump, misses the jump, but goes in for the low right as she lands. Closing out, takes the first round. Cammy not even breaking a sweat against JP. JP keeping Cammy at bay, throwing some fireballs out. Making sure she can't get close to him. That's going to be JP's strategy, but unfortunately Cammy just too quick, is able to get in there. Great block on the mix-up though. JP able to get out of the corner. Goes for the drive rush. Not able to capitalize on it. Cammy answers back with one of her own. Tries to get the whiff punish. Gets the hit in there. Big pressure on JP. Great defense from JP, acting like a wall here. Gets the combo. It's now, oh, it's going to spend the meter for the big damage. Not enough to kill. The anti-air by JP closes it out. Very clutch win on that round. JP is not over till it's over, but Cammy still at match point. If Cammy wins this, JP is knocked out. Cammy moves on. JP's going to need to do or die. Win this round if he wants to keep on going. Big combo damage, long range. Gets the setup he needs. Cammy trying to jump in, gets hit with the fireball. Anti-air by Cammy. Trade. Cammy now trying to answer back. JP does have the life advantage, but Cammy's got the meter. She spends one bar there to do some damage. Putting JP in the corner, gets the air attack overhead. JP answering back with his own, getting out of the corner. Cammy with the drive rush opens up JP. She's got meter. She can spin it to close it out, and that's exactly what she's gonna do to close out the match. Winning the third round against JP, but also winning the third set, solidifying her to move on in our bracket here. Cammy will be going forward into losers quarterfinals. JP is unfortunately our second combatant to be knocked out of the tournament. Woo! Again, a clinic put on by Cammy, but JP didn't. He went down swinging, didn't go out without a fight. That's what happens there. We're going to go ahead and move on here. Losers quarterfinals. Our first match here between Terry and Lily. Terry being knocked down here by Chun-Li. Lily having defeated Jury to make it in to loser quarterfinals. We'll see how this goes. Both mid-range fighters. Let's get in this losers quarterfinals. Terry versus Lily. Street Fighter 6 Combat.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
This is the match that determines who will be the next fighter to be knocked out of this tournament.
My pleasure.
Anti-air from Terry. Tried to get it confirmed, but great defense by Lily. Oh, the drive rush, but the throw from Lily to get him out of that. Terry tried to get the grab. Lily jumped out of the way. These fighters just constantly trying to just set themselves up for a potential attack, but not finding the confirmations they need. Parry by Lily going into the throw. Goes for the spiral. Terry jumping out of the corner. Just wants to get out of dodge. Gets the drive rush to put the pressure on Lily. Goes for the throw. Great throw escape by Lily. Read that like a book. Like it was kindergarten. Drive rush to extend the combo. Spending the meter for level 1. Closing it out. Takes the first round. I agree, Lily. That was close. Very close round 1. Oh, drive rush. Lily jumps out of the way. Great work there. Great defensive options. We see most of the fighters will just answer back with a drive rush of their own. Lily, though, instead goes for the evasive maneuvers. Tries to just get out of there. Terry putting the pressure. Jumps over the grab. They'll put the pressure on Lily. Goes for the anti-air, and that's what closes it out. Takes the second round. Looks like we might have a close match on our hands here between Terry and Lily. Terry throwing the fireball out, blocks. Gets the anti-air, great counter. Oh, just waits for her to be in the air and spends the meter on a level 3. My goodness. Just does it raw, no confirmation, knows it's gonna hit because she's right over him. That's understanding how your character attacks when they do a level 3, and Terry's able to close it out, taking the third round 2-1. Terry understanding the fundamentals. How does your level 3 come out? Understand what position you need to be in for it to positively hit, and Terry knew and sent it out, allowing him to win that set. Lily tried to get the jump in. Anti-air from Terry misses, though. These fighters doing an interpretive dance now. Level 1 by Lily. Big damage putting Terry in the corner. Tries to get the throw and anti-airs him right as he's about to land. Great work by Lily closing out the first round. Drive rush by Lily. Terry answering with a drive rush of his own, though. Gets the open, extends the combo. Oh, goes in for the low. Oh, the level 1 by Lily to answer back. Great counter. Oh, wow. It's able to just block that. Anti-air just had enough distance. Terry tried to run in there, dash in, wasn't able to. Gets the anti-air, confirms into the level 3. That's what's going to close it out. Terry taking the second round. Great jump by Lily. Unfortunately, gets anti-aired. Terry throwing those firebolts for a bait. Lily anti-air of her own. Misses it on that one. Unfortunately, Terry landed, so he's able to block it. He's going to get the opening he needs, putting Lily in the corner. Big pressure. Lily answering with a level 1. Gets the hit. Some decent damage here. Doesn't get the jump in as Terry anti-airs. Jumps in with an overhead. Gets the hit. Closes it out nice and clean. Terry takes the second set 2-1 once again. Terry is now 2 rounds away from winning this match. Moving on, the loser's bracket. Big damage. Level 1 by Lily. Oh, and closes it out. That's what does enough to kill.
The voice of the spirit only
Lily taking the first round. We see this common though. Terry comes back around and wins 2 rounds in a row. This is do or die for Lily. She's got to figure out a way to clutch this out and close out the set in order to keep this going, or else she's going home after this set here. Lily on the anti-air, not able to get it successfully against Terry. Terry is able to just jump around her, getting her into the corner. Gets the throw. Lily trying to get out of the corner. Jumps in on Terry. Great job of avoiding that fireball. Good reaction time. Terry, big damage here on the combo. Is trying to get Lily into the corner. Goes for the fireball, and that's what he needs to take out Lily. Terry now at match point. Do or die for Lily if she wants to keep going. Good checks there by Terry. Oh, big damage. Oh, puts on just an insane clinic. Just massive pressure on Lily. Didn't even have time to think. Terry taking that set 2-1 once again, closing it out by spending the meter. Terry just Lily did not even let her think for 2 seconds as he finished her off there. Terry moving on to loser semifinals. Lily is unfortunately our next combatant out of the tournament. Great job to her though. But of course, great work to Terry for continuing on. As we continue on into the next match here, losers quarterfinals between Jamie and Cammy. This will be an interesting one. Jamie very close, very, very close to defeating Dawson, but didn't quite eke it out, unfortunately, and ended up in losers. Cammy, though, having fought hard against Chun-Li in round 1, and then putting on a clinic and just obliterating JP in losers round 1. Now facing Jamie. This could be a very close back and forth. Let's get it going. Losers quarterfinals, second match. Jamie versus Cammy.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Who will move on to face Terry in losers semifinals? Who will be knocked out, ending their journey in combat today? Oh wow, the dodge from Cammy. These two fighters going very crazy, going really quick against each other, just jumping around. Cammy finding the opening there, pushing Jamie, trying to get him to the corner. Is able to get the combo off. Jamie trying to get out of corner, spends the meter for the state change. Sends the combo out with the drive. No drive available now for Jamie. He's got to be careful. If he gets hit, he gets stunned, but Cammy gets the throw. Gets the low in there. Defensive from Jamie. Not enough as Cammy jumps in. Knocking down Jamie. Takes the first round.
Round 2. Fight.
Great throw escape by Cammy. Jamie now with the state change. Gets the anti-air. Good punish by Jamie. Good defense from both fighters. It's a back and forth between them. Jamie, though, finds the opening, gets the combo in to close it out, takes the second round. It's truly a neck and neck back and forth between these two. Cammy spending the meter. Big damage, getting Jamie in the corner. Gets the low. Putting Jamie in the corner again. Big combo there. Gets the anti-air. Cammy putting on a clinic here, but Jamie answers back. Taps his own, trying to get out of the corner. Oh, misses that one. Cammy punishes him for it. Big punish as she closes out the round, taking the first set. Against Jamie. Cammy taking that first set 2-1. Again, very close back and forth between the two. Doesn't seem like a match that'll be over until it's over. But Cammy putting the pressure, getting Jamie into the corner. Jamie, great throw escape. Gets the confirmation of his own. Trying to get Cammy back into the corner. Great defense from Cammy, acting like a wall here. Jamie with the low, extends the combo out. Gets Cammy into the corner. Great parry by Cammy. Spends the meter after the confirmation. And it's just enough to kill. That's insane. Cammy steals the first round from Jamie, who put in all that work. And unfortunately, at the end, it didn't even matter. Oh, misses the drive rush. Great job from Cammy, jumping right over that. Jumps out of the way. Now putting Jamie in the corner. Big pressure. Jamie does have resources available, but he's got to do something if he wants to win this. Cammy anti-air and just goes in for the low. Just cleanly takes that second round. Not even breaking a sweat. Cammy now 2 rounds away from moving on to loser semis. Jamie, it's do or die. You got to be careful here. Great anti-air by Cammy. Oh, the drive rush by Cammy. Big pressure on Jamie. Big damage. He's been stunned. Looks like, no, not stunned actually. He was just getting hit. Lost his drive meter. Jamie answering back with an attack of his own, spends the meter, getting out of the corner. He's got to be careful, only a pixel of health. Cammy just needs to find one little opening there. Oh, and that's what gets it. That was a risk. That was a risk that Jamie took, and unfortunately, Cammy capitalized on it with the anti-air. Taking out Jamie, match point for Cammy. Jamie getting those drinks on to get the state change. Neck and neck between the two. Drive rush from Cammy as Jamie's in the corner. Big pressure here. She's going to spend it level 3, and that's going to be enough to kill. Cammy is taking this round, taking the set, taking the match against Jamie in a clean 3-0. Cammy moving on. In our bracket here, she will be meeting Terry in loser semifinals. Jamie, unfortunately, his story ends here. A well-fought A very well fought road that he was on, though. Almost getting there, but unfortunately could not eke it out against Dhalsim and could not compete with Cammy. But there you have it. Harry and Cammy will be your combatants in loser semifinals, but we're moving on. We're moving upwards. We're going into winners finals, where we have Dhalsim versus Chun-Li. Dhalsim, who's been on a massive tear since the beginning of this tournament, 3-0ing Lily, and then just eking out the victory against Jamie in winter semifinals. Now has to face Chun-Li, who destroyed Terry in a 3-0 in winter semifinals. Had a very close match against Cammy, and Cammy, we just saw, was able to take down Jamie real quick in a 3-0. So this could be a very advantageous fight for Chun-Li, but not so much for Dhalsim. Here, let's get in this winners finals. Dhalsim versus Chun-Li.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Shall we begin?
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Great parry from Chun-Li. She's just getting hit though with those air fireballs. Gets the jump in there. They'll get some damage on Dhalsim, but Dhalsim just keeping Chun-Li at bay. Great check by Chun-Li on the low. Dhalsim, though, with the low of his own, is able to clutch that out. Takes the first round. Dhalsim, again, just being a menace. Just keeping people at bay. Keeping them in their place here. Great parry from Chun-Li, but gets anti-aired. Again, the anti-air, just the fireballs in the air and stuff. Chun-Li with the throw, putting Dhalsim in the corner. Big drive rush from Dhalsim, spending the meter, and that's what's going to close it out. Plenty of damage there. Dhalsim taking the first round 2-0 against Chun-Li here. Dhalsim proving to be a very formidable foe. It's going to be tough to beat him in any of these matchups. He's proven to be very formidable. Let's see. Oh, Chun-Li trying to go for the jump in, but massive bait by Dhalsim as he bends the meter to punish her for it. Big drive rush hits in there. Dhalsim once again is starting to put on a clinic here, taking that round.
Round two. Fight.
Good escape by Chun-Li. Great work there. Has Dhalsim in the corner trying to put the pressure on him. Able to get it with the kicks. Chun-Li now throwing fireballs of her own. Tries to get the jump in, but a forced knockdown by Dhalsim. Gets the confirmation and clutches it out. Takes the second set. 2-0. Dhalsim is not going down. One of the strongest competitors we've had so far now. Just beating fighter after fighter. Chun-Li seeming trying to keep her distance or waiting, being patient now until she can jump in. Great parry by Chun-Li, but she's too far to do anything about it. Throws out a fireball of her own. Oh, tried to get the confirmation with the fireball, was too far away for that move. Gets hit with the mix-up. Chun-Li hardly any health. Oh, gets hit with the fireball. Dhalsim jumping over the low, just takes out Chun-Li. Dhalsim on this absolute tear. A madman, only 1 round away. Match point now for him where he can go to grand finals. Chun-Li needs to get something done here if she wants to move on. Oh, Dhalsim with the throw. Fireball by Chun-Li. Tried to drive rush, gets hit by the fireball. Stops her in her tracks. Dhalsim just keeping Chun-Li at bay. Oh, great block by Chun-Li on the mix-up. But Dhalsim perfect KOs Chun-Li to close it out. Takes that match in just a clean domination. Dhalsim moving on, just not even breaking a sweat on any fighter except for Jamie. Just barely made it out of that one, but against Chun-Li, no issues. Dhalsim will be moving on to grand finals. Chun-Li, though, down to losers. We'll be meeting either Terry or Cammy down there, which is where we're going now. Loser semifinal, Terry versus Cammy. Let's get in this. Loser semifinals, Terry versus Cammy. Street Fighter 6 top rank.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Winner faces Chun-Li in losers finals. Loser gets sent packing. Does Cammy get the run back she wants? We'll see here, seeing as Terry getting the pressure on Cammy, putting her into the corner there. Cammy answering back with the spiral arrow. Tries to jump in, is able to get it. Terry punishes Cammy for the whiff. Big spiral arrow by Cammy, putting Terry in the corner. Good defense from both fighters. Terry gets the level 1, spending the meter. Neck and neck between these two. Drive rush from Terry. Gets the anti-air just as Cammy's about to land. Terry taking the first round.
Round 2. Fight.
Terry misses the grab. Cammy jumping out of the corner. Terry does have the life advantage here, though. Both fighters with a little bit of meter each. Terry putting the big pressure on Cammy. Cammy jumping in, getting the attack after dodging that fireball. Good job there. Spends the meter for some damage here, trying to get the momentum back on her side. Terry wins the clash. Good throw escape from Cammy. Blocks, great defense, but Terry finds the opening there and gets the final hit in. Takes the first set 2-0 against Cammy.
Round 1. Fight.
Great start from Terry of the round. Cammy answering back, gets the throw. Combo into the spiral arrow. Terry answering back, just gets a little check in there, keep Cammy in her place. Not necessarily trying to confirm anything. Great throw escape from Cammy. Cammy tries to get the throw. Terry jumps out of the way just in time. Great anti-air from Terry. He's found a lot of success in that. Usually gets it. Blocks the drive rush. Doesn't even challenge it. Spends some meter there. Big damage on Cammy. Cammy just misses the heel kick. Cammy gets the anti-air. Pixel health for Terry. Terry gets the air clash. It's neck and neck between these two. Great throw escape, and Terry wins the air clash once again to take the first round. Very close first round. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. That was close. That was close. Drive rush to start. Spends some meter into a massive spiral arrow. Gets Terry in the corner. Reversal by Terry. Throws Cammy into the corner. Switching sides. Terry trying to put the pressure on Cammy. Cammy wins that air clash. Gets the combo in there. Gonna extend with the spiral arrow. Dodges the fireball. Terry trying to jump in, but the anti-air from Cammy. Great drive rush from Terry, but Cammy answers back with one of her own, opening up. Terry is able to clutch it out, taking the second round. Both fighters, plenty of resources, plenty of meter going into round 3 here. Terry immediately spending it to put plenty of damage on Cammy, putting the life advantage in his favor, but Cammy does have meter of her own. She could easily answer back. She just needs to find that confirmation to spend it. Gets a spiral arrow. Spiral arrow. How do you say that? Great defense by Cammy. Terry, though, gets the throw. Gets the confirmation in there into the combo. Oh, Cammy finds the confirmation he needs with the low. It spends the meter. Plenty of damage. Not sure if it's going to kill. Not enough to kill, but puts Terry pressure. Terry trying to answer back, spends a little bit of meter that he's got to clutch out the third round, winning the second set 2-1 against Cammy. Terry so close to death, but was able to just clutch the victory from the claws of defeat. Throw from, drive rush. Terry respond with a drive of his own to punish Cammy for it, opening her up, getting her into the corner. Great punish counter by Cammy, getting out of the corner. Throw from Terry to put her back. Wants to keep the pressure on. Cammy tried to jump in, and Terry just ran in, dashed in, and did the anti-air. Gets the throw, and that's what closes it out. Perfect KO by Terry. Taking the first round. Terry match point here. 1 round away from moving on to losers finals, where he'll meet Chun-Li. It's do or die for Cammy if she wants to keep going, if she wants the rematch that she so yearns for. Throw from Terry to get out of the corner. Gets the other throw to keep Cammy in the corner. Cammy jumping in. Great throw escape by Cammy. Anti-air from Terry. Cammy with the life advantage. Great defense. Answering back with a drive rush of her own to open up Terry. Big combo going in and closing it out. Takes the second round. It's neck and neck between these two. Cammy needs to clutch this out. She hasn't been able to close out a set just yet. Only able to take a round off Terry, but Terry immediately started the round by spending the meter for the level 3. Big damage there. Anti-air by Cammy. Great work there. Giving Terry a taste of his own medicine, if you will. Great throw escape by Terry. Trying to keep himself away from that corner. Cammy gets the throw of her own, trying to put the pressure on Terry to keep the momentum in her favor. Gets the anti-air there. Terry, very little life there. Great defense, but Cammy gets the overhead and is able to confirm into a 2-hit combo, closing that out. Takes the third set 2-1 against Terry. As we go into a set number 4. Again, Terry still has 2 sets under his belt. Cammy only with 1. Big anti-air from Terry. Trying to get the pressure on Cammy. Put her into the corner. Great defense from Cammy. Spiral arrow. Oh, misses the jump in there. Just shy of it. Drive rush by Terry. Big punish against Cammy, putting the pressure on, getting her into the corner, confirms it, closes it out with that level 1. That's how you use your meter to finish off and get the victory you need. Terry again, match point. 1 round away from meeting Chun-Li in losers finals. Cammy, it's do or die. Big spiral arrow there, trying to get the momentum back, putting Terry in the corner, but is unable to as Terry answers back. Good trade there. That was, looks like Cammy's favor. Fireball by Terry, putting Cammy in the corner. Big pressure. Cammy getting out of there. Drive rush from Terry, getting the pressure on there. Momentum outside, spends the meter. It's going to be enough to do plenty of damage. Great defense from Cammy, but it's not enough if Terry finds an opening and is able to clutch out that victory. 2-1, taking the final set that he needs. Terry will be moving on to losers finals against Chun-Li here in our Street Fighter 6 Combat Series. Cammy, unfortunately, that is the end of her story here. Great work to Terry. That it could have, honestly, it could have gone either way. I genuinely, for a second there, was like, maybe Cammy will bring this back, but Terry ultimately clutched it out there. It looks like we got ourselves a good old losers finals happening here. And one of these two combatants, Chun-Li or Terry, will be facing Dhalsim in grand finals. We got ourselves losers finals. Chun-Li versus Terry. Very excited to see where this goes. Chun-Li having been knocked down here by Dhalsim in just a sweep of a match, just an absolute clinic. Terry just clutching out against Cammy. Very interested to see how this goes, as we've seen both fighters were able to fight. Both fighters have fought Cammy and have been able to take her down. Terry, though, has not fought Dhalsim, so we'll see if Terry can take this out, take down Chun-Li. We have a new matchup, and we can see potentially how Terry stacks up. Maybe Terry's the one to take out Dhalsim. Or maybe Chun-Li goes in for the rematch that she so wants. But let's get in this Street Fighter 6 Combat Losers Finals. Chun-Li versus Terry.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
One of these fighters will be moving on to grand finals against Dhalsim. The other gets sent packing. But we'll see. Great parry from Chun-Li against Terry. Gets the combo in there. Great throw escape by Terry. Gets the mix up. Big pressure on Chun-Li, putting her back in the corner. Chun-Li answering back, getting out of there. Terry picks a little health, not much left. Great defense, gets the air clash win. Misses the throw. Tries to run in. Great throw escape by Chun-Li. Chun-Li with the low to close it out. Takes the first round.
Now you understand. Don't underestimate me.
Round 2. Fight.
Big hits from Chun-Li. She's practically running with closes it out. Spends the meter to close out that round. Takes the second round. Taking the first set 2-0 against Terry.
Chun-Li wins. Round 1. Fight.
Oh, the parry route start from Chun-Li. Terry just throwing out the fireball, and Chun-Li just parries to style on him. That was rude as hell. Gets the pressure. Great reversal from Terry. So Chun-Li to the corner, but it's not enough. Chun-Li still getting the pressure on. Terry tried to jump in on that fireball. Wasn't able to capitalize, unfortunately. Again, Chun-Li throwing out fireballs to kind of create some space, force Terry into situations that aren't advantageous to him, and Chun-Li exploits those, taking that first round. Big hits from Terry against Chun-Li. Chun-Li jumping in, gets the spinning bird kick. Great combo from Chun-Li. Big pressure on Terry. Terry answering back, trying to stay away from that corner. Jumps in. Both of them miss their anti-airs. Big combo from Terry, extends it with the level 1. Good damage there, putting Chun-Li in the corner. Anti-airs. That's the anti-air we've been seeing. Terry finally pulling it out, getting the second round victory. Terry might be figuring out the game plan that's going to work here. Great throw escape by Terry. Chun-Li, though, big pressure, spends the meter for the damage. He's able to get the combo off, getting Terry in the corner. Throws him back in there. Terry jumping out. Big damage. Chun-Li getting the perfect KO there. Winning that set 2-1 against Terry. Chun-Li 2 rounds away from going for the run back against Dhalsim in grand finals. Drive rush. Terry gets it on the second go though, so he's going to be the one to get the combo. Gets Chun-Li in the corner. Big pressure by Terry. Chun-Li jumps out of there. Great anti-air by Terry. He's got the big life advantage here. Gets the combo, putting the pressure, momentum on his side. Gets the air clash, is able to take out Chun-Li. Takes the first round. Great jump in on that fireball from Terry. Read that like a book, expected it to come out and instantly punish her for it. Jumps over the drive rush. Great work there. Gets the combo, spends the meter for the damage. Anti-air. Great block by Terry. Gets the throw. Chun-Li jumping in after dodging that fireball. Big combo, spends the meter. That's gonna do some big damage. Not sure if it's gonna kill though. Not enough to kill. Putting Terry in a precarious situation though. Terry answering back, gets the confirmation, is able to clutch that out, takes the round and taking the set 2-0. Looks like we got a match here, folks. Terry taking this to a set number 4. Jumping by Terry, round start. Great throw escape by Chun-Li. Spinning bird kick to get Terry into the corner. Big pressure there. Terry misses the throw. Great dash. Just that great backdash by Chun-Li. Great maneuvering. Great spatial awareness. Reversal from Chun-Li into a drive rush of her own. Spinning bird kick into the combo. Putting Terry back in the corner. Gets the throw. Taking the low. Throw escape by Chun-Li. Saw that coming from a mile away. Terry, though, finds a confirmation to get out of the corner and put the pressure back on Chun-Li. Chun-Li parrying the fireball. Big drive rush. Chun-Li was the one who responded, though. She's going to get it. Gets the combo. Match point for Chun-Li.
Now you understand. Don't underestimate me.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, Chun-Li immediately spending the meter, trying to put as much damage on Terry, get the momentum in her favor there. She's still got a bar of meter there available. Big pressure, looking for the perfect KO. Spends the meter to do the damage. Just keeps it going. Punish counter by Terry to get out of the corner. Not enough though. Looks like defense from Chun-Li, defense from Terry. The anti-air, that is what seals the deal. Chun-Li has taken this victory 2-0, 3-1. Chun-Li will be moving on to grand finals to face off against Dhalsim once again. Terry, unfortunately, that is the end of the line for him. Congratulations, Chun-Li, but we will see how this goes. Dhalsim looking to finish this off, win this tournament. Chun-Li wants the run back. Of course, how this goes, grand finals. With Dhalsim being on winner's side, he only has to win this one best of 5 series to win the tournament. Chun-Li, if she wants to win, needs to win not only this best of 5, but needs to win a second best of 5 series in order to win the tournament today. And of course, since we do predictions, if Chun-Li were to reset and bring us to a grand finals reset, we will do a second round of predictions where you can bet channel points once again to determine who you think will win. Let's get in this grand finals. Dhalsim versus Chun-Li, Street Fighter 6 Combat. Dhalsim, who's been on a tear, dominating this tournament, wants to clutch this out. Chun-Li wants to try again, get the run back that she potentially deserves. Dhalsim, though, doing exactly what he did before, keeping Chun-Li at arm's length, and those arms are very long for Dhalsim. Drive rush response by Chun-Li. Gets the opening big combo, puts Dhalsim into the corner. Not advantageous for him, no room to move around. Fireball by Chun-Li, tries to create space. Jumps in, just enough space to get over that fireball. Throw escape by Dhalsim, great work there. He's still in the corner there, can't create the space. And Chun-Li just gets in there and is able to close it out, takes the first round. Looks like we might have ourselves a download complete. Chun-Li ready to come back with a vengeance to take down Dhalsim here in grand finals. Drive rush by Chun-Li as a response. She's the one who's going to win that one. Opens up Dhalsim into the corner. Big parry by Dhalsim, though. Get out of there. Chun-Li answering back, trying to get in there. Dhalsim answering back, spending the meter. Oh, not enough. Just enough space, though. Chun-Li finds the confirmation, spends the meter for a level 3, and that's going to be enough to kill. That's using your resources to get a victory. As Chun-Li takes the first set, 0-2. This is a very different Chun-Li than we saw back in Winners Finals. This is a Chun-Li that wants victory. This is a Chun-Li that wants to win the entire tournament and move on to the Champion of Champions bracket. Drive rush to keep Dhalsim in the corner, opening him up for a big combo. Spinning bird kick. Chun-Li just keeping it going, putting on a clinic. Takes the first round against Dhalsim. Dhalsim now struggling against Chun-Li. Chun-Li just enough space to jump in over the fireball. Spinning bird kick at the end of that combo, putting Dhalsim back in the corner. Dhalsim trying to keep her at arm's length, legs length, whatever you want to call it. Chun-Li again spending the meter on the level 3. Big damage here, not enough to kill, but Chun-Li big life advantage. Dhalsim now trying to keep Chun-Li at bay. Chun-Li very smart, staying away from that fireball. Tries to jump over that one, doesn't quite get it. Gets hit with that one, blocks the mix-up. Gets a fireball of her own, moves in to avoid the aerial fireball and finishes it off with aerial kicks. Chun-Li again taking the second set, 0-2. Chun-Li 2 rounds away from resetting this grand finals. Dhalsim struggling to keep up with Chun-Li as she uses her drive rush to go into a spinning bird kick, getting into the corner again. Big pressure throw by Chun-Li, looking to get a perfect KO, looks like. Dhalsim gets the low in there, gets a little jab in there, no perfect KO. He's able to spend the meter on the level 1. Chun-Li jumps in after the arrow fireball. She knows not to jump, but just do a quick little move. Dhalsim with the fireball. Chun-Li fireball of her own, just trying to create the space, trying to keep Dhalsim at bay. Answered with a drive rush of her own. What a great reaction. That's going to be the confirmation. She needs to kill, get the first round. Chun-Li putting on a clinic of her own. Big fireball by Chun-Li. Spinning bird kick going into the corner, extends the combo with the drive. Surprised Chun-Li didn't go for a throw there, but hey, you know, sometimes you gotta just take a little break. Don't want to keep going. Gets hit with the aerial fireball. Knows to avoid that one by walking forward. Gets the confirmation. Spends the meter. Big damage here. Goes into the combo. Great defense from Dhalsim. Gets the throw escape to keep her away. Not enough though as Chun-Li runs in with the drive rush. Chun-Li has taken the second round. 2-0 again. Taking the third set. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a grand finals reset. In an absolute clean sweep. Not only 3-0, but 2-0. Against Dhalsim. Chun-Li has reset this bracket. We're going to another best of 5 between these two. Let's get in this grand finals reset. Dhalsim versus Chun-Li. Street Fighter 6 Combat. Chun-Li again, big pressure round start. She's trying to prove a point here, prove that this wasn't some kind of fluke. She's figured out the strategies, knows how to take down Dhalsim, ducks underneath the high. Chun-Li though being a little bit more cautious now. Gets the punish there, throws a fireball, jumps in, not enough. Dhalsim is able, drive, punish, drive rush from Chun-Li to open to the combo. Big damage. That's getting Dhalsim into the corner. Dhalsim trying to answer back with his own, gets the anti-air. Oh, drive rush from Dhalsim opens up Chun-Li. Dhalsim now very close to victory. Chun-Li, oh, gets the anti-air. Chun-Li with only a pixel L. Dhalsim takes the first round. Looks like Dhalsim's figured out now that he had a second to compose himself, have a second to figure out what was going on. He's rearranging his game plan. Drive rush from Chun-Li too far away though, doesn't get anything out of it. Gets hit with the fireball, blocks the mix up, answers with a combo of her own with the spinning bird kick. Drive to extend the combo going into the corner. Spinning bird kick. Drive rush from both fighters. Looks like Chun-Li's getting the victory on that one though. Spends the meter into the level 3. And that's going to be not enough to kill. But she goes in just with a quick jab, and that's how you close it out. Quick jabs, nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Just go in and throw a punch. That's what brings you to a final round here. Dhalsim 3 bars at his disposal, but Chun-Li putting massive pressure with the spinning bird kick into the drive, getting Dhalsim into the corner. The 1,000 kicks there, the throw to keep him there, keep the momentum on her side. Chun-Li looking for the perfect to close this set out, is able to jump in and gets the low for the perfect KO after blocking that light jab. Chun-Li taking the first set 2-1. Dhalsim still struggling, looked like he had figured it out in that first round, but he's starting to struggle a bit here. Chun-Li very geniusly, almost correctly, just maneuvering around those fireballs from Dhalsim. Dhalsim with the anti-air, throws out the fire. Chun-Li blocks the fireball. Big drive rush. Oh, but Dhalsim with the drive rush of his own to answer back. And is able to close that out, takes the first round again. Oh, great dodge from Chun-Li to jump up. Wasn't able to quite capitalize on it. Capitalizes, though, on this drive rush. Fireball pushes Chun-Li out of the air. Great jump in from Chun-Li. Reads that the fireball's coming out and is able to punish him for it, but Dhalsim answering back, keeping Chun-Li at range. Is able to hit her with that aerial fireball that time. Answers back, gets the punish, and uses the meter, uses the level 1 to take the second round. Oh, yeah, takes the second round, takes the set 2-0. Dhalsim and Chun-Li now 1 set apiece. Big drive rush punish by Chun-Li, keeping Dhalsim in the corner. Gets the combo in there. Just keeps it going, putting the pressure, momentum on her side. But Dhalsim answering back, gets the mix-up. Some good damage there, gets him out of the corner most importantly. But Chun-Li answering with an attack of her own is able to take the first round.
Don't underestimate me.
With Chun-Li with 2 bars available for her, that doesn't mean she's got definitely a good set for her. Dhalsim, though, starting this round strong. Big pressure on Chun-Li. Oh, gets the aerial with the fire. Keeps Chun-Li out of the air. Chun-Li with the lightning kicks. Gets the jump in, but Dhalsim with the drive rush. Big damage on the combo there. Great parry by Chun-Li. Goes in, just gets the confirmation. Oh, gets to confirm there with the 1,000 kicks into the level 3. Had just enough bars for it. Big damage, getting kind of the life advantage back in her favor, at least momentum back on her side. Is able to punish Dhalsim for it. Gets the throw, keeping him in the corner, getting the low for the confirmation. And Chun-Li was able to eke out the victory with so little health. Chun-Li now 2 sets under her belt, is 2 rounds away from winning this tournament. Dhalsim still not going down without a fight, though. Has been starting each round stronger and stronger. Can Chun-Li keep this momentum going? Gets the parry, but gets hit with that one. Gets hit with the aerial fireball as well. Dhalsim now reading Chun-Li like a book, is able to wreck in that first round, taking it without breaking a sweat here.
Round 2. Fight.
Chun-Li interestingly used that attack to try and avoid the fireball, but got punished for it. Used the fireball of her own to kind of create space. Is able to get in there. Use the spinning bird gig to get the combo in. Getting Dhalsim in the corner. Dhalsim with a great throw escape. Chun-Li trying to jump in, thinking Dhalsim was with the fireball. Dhalsim using the aerial fireball, knowing Chun-Li was going to jump. He spends the meter for the level 1. Great job on Chun-Li not jumping, getting hit by the aerial fireball again. Dhalsim spends another meter. He wants to close this out. Chun-Li thought she had enough jump in her to avoid that fireball. Dhalsim takes the 4th set 2-0 as we go into a set number 5, the final set here in Grand Final Street Fighter 6 Combat. Drive rush from Dhalsim, but Chun-Li had enough time to answer back and is able to get the confirmed combo, getting Dhalsim in the corner. It's neck and neck between these two. They're both trying to put pressure on each other, trying to find their openings. Dhalsim seemingly finding the opening there, but Chun-Li answering back. Level 1 from Dhalsim. Big damage. Chun-Li doesn't have much health left. Chun-Li trying to run in there, and Dhalsim throwing the fireball out. Tournament point for Dhalsim. Could this be it for Chun-Li? Is this the final round? Can she eke it out? Just a drive rush round start to open him up. Gets the combo in there. Puts Dhalsim in the corner. Big combo. Spinning bird kick. Goes for the drive reversal. Dhalsim spends the meter. Chun-Li has to be careful here. Now she's in the corner. Gets the jump in. Doesn't quite get it, but gets it on the mix-up. Gets the confirmation and spends the meter for the level 3. Plenty of damage here. Looks like it might kill. Not enough to kill. Plenty of damage though. Dhalsim, not much health left. Drive rush. Chun-Li answers back with one of her own, and that's the confirmation she needs to kill. We're on a final round. Grand finals here. One of these combatants, we're 1 round away from determining our champion for tonight. Dhalsim tried to keep Chun-Li at bay there. Chun-Li trying to answer her own. Expertly avoided the mix-up. Dhalsim spending the meter, wants the damage to put Chun-Li in a precarious position. Great parries from Chun-Li. And Dhalsim with the confirmation is able to get it. Dhalsim once again ekes out the victory. Your winner of your winner of Street Fighter 6 Combat is none other than Dhalsim. Wow. What? That was the grand finals. That was grand finals, dude. That was cool. A very, very, very close grand finals between these two combatants. Chun-Li fighting for her life, came so close to victory, but Dhalsim just eked it out right at the end to not only defeat Chun-Li, but also win the entire tournament. Your winner, Dhalsim. But of course, that is not the end of the road for Chun-Li. She does have one more shot at potential glory in the last chance qualifier later on in this season on episode 8, when we determine who will be our final champion. But Dhalsim has punched his ticket. He is moving on to the Champion of Champions tournament, where he will meet Akuma as well as other fighters. Chun-Li, we will see later. And of course, we still have plenty of more fighters who haven't competed yet, and plenty of fighters who have a shot at redemption in future tournaments. But until then, I have been your host, Joe Fish. I hope you have enjoyed today's Street Fighter 6 Combat. Please, if you're not already, follow me over twitter.com/JoeFish so you can see when I'm streaming, all the fun stuff we post over there. And if you're watching this after the fact, come on over to twitch.tv/JoeFish. Come watch the fights live. Come bet your channel points. Prove to the world that you know your Street Fighter 6 knowledge and you are the most knowledgeable in combat history. But otherwise, until the next stream, until the next combat tournament, until the next stream that I have, I hope you guys are doing well. Take care of yourselves, please. Thanks for coming by. We appreciate you being here. And we will see you all at the next one. Goodbye.
It's these empty streets I walk without a soul in sight. You think being a dead would help me get used to this life, but during the day I wait for the bright moon crest so I can be alone and get this weight off of my chest. You see, I find myself sleeping less and less these days.